What does Prague's giant metronome mean, and what kind of time does it measure? Not hours, not minutes. And why does it sometimes stand here frozen and at other times leap into action? Is it stuck in time? We'll answer that. But first, some backstory. This spot behind me used to hold a 15-meter-high statue of Joseph Stalin, the largest one that was ever built during the entire Cold War. It stood there glowering down at Prague, but not alone. It had a wing formation of followers behind it. They were supposed to be Czechs. Of course, they were shorter, and the locals used to call them Stalin's meat lines because they looked like people queuing for food, which in the 1950s, sadly, in Prague, people often were. There's a very sad backstory to this. The sculptor, who was already quite well known, Otakar Švec, actually took his own life just a little bit before the unveiling out of distress over the project. Sometimes I ask myself what kinds of choices he had to turn down that commission. It's quite a parable of the difficult choices you could be handed in an authoritarian regime. After the cult of Stalin collapsed, they had to blow it up with 800 kilos of explosives. It was so huge. It was completely destroyed in 1962, and parts of it are still buried in the hill that I'm standing on. Fast forward to 1991, when Czech artist Vratislav Novák put up this giant metronome. It's officially called Time Machine, but it doesn't really measure time. It suggests that history, it's a pendulum. It swings back and forth between repression and freedom. In 1996, Michael Jackson even had a cameo up here. His producers floated a balloon statue of him over the plinth to mark the beginning of his European tour. That was a real change of pace from the dictatorship of the proletariat to the tyranny of popular culture. And today, no more dictators, just long boards, beers, an outdoor club called Stalin Bar, and a killer sunset view. The Metronome's become a hangout, a place where history literally swings above your head. Or rather, it swung until the invasion of Ukraine, when Prague City decided to turn off the power on a lot of its public sites in order to save energy. And isn't that an ironic twist in the shifts of Prague's history?